Yo, what is up, Draft League fans? My name is IronBoffin, and we are here for the semi-finals / first round of playoffs in the SPL. And we, like I said last week, we're going up against Wave, the rematch, part 2. Absolutely crazy that we're playing the back-to-back because the differential was so tight that we ended up as the 2nd and 3rd seed again. He did steal the 2nd seed from me. So we are the 3rd seed, so we're the underdog this week. Little flip-flop from the roles last week, and we did already see Wave's team last week, so I'll spare you the details on too much about their team prep. But obviously, you saw that we lost to the Archaladon here. The Archaladon team ended up stealing the win from us with the Iron Defense body press strat. So going into this week, that is what I'm most afraid of. Now, what I'm thinking of is I didn't think Iron Boulder did a ton for him. Obviously, I kind of just beat it because I had a lot of mons that could get faster, so I don't expect to see that again here this week. But there's a couple things I think he could switch based on how last game went. I am either expecting Florges or I'm expecting Girder. I think Girder gives him a good intimidator into like Ogerpon or into like a physical Cavalion into Garchomp. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Girder this week with the Intimidate. And I wouldn't be surprised to see like a Choice Specs Florges or something crazy to throw off huge Moonblast. Because I think this thing also has Tinted Lens. So Moonblast, it has Prankster and Tinted Lens. So he could go for like a Prankster Combine set. I don't really expect that because Ogerpon or a lot of my faster mons just come in and threaten it right away. So I think something like a Spec set over like, because he brought Arboliva last time. I don't think he'll bring Arboliva again because we were able to deal with it somewhat. So I don't think he'll bring Arboliva again. So I'm expecting like a Florges here, like a Choice Specs just to hurt, dude. So that's Wave's team. That's what I'm kind of afraid of going into this week. And let's talk about what I'm bringing this week to actually bring home the win. So Gara the Garchomp. Gara, my goat, my king, sort of ruin Garchomp with Earthquake, Scale Shot, Brick Break, and Stealth Rock, rocking the Life Orb this week. So last week we brought loaded dice, and you saw where I just missed a little bit of damage I needed on Brick Break to kill the Iron Treads. So this week we're going Life Orb. We don't really need Scale Shot to kill things. We need Scale Shot to get the speed boost. So rather than trying to get damage with Scale Shot, we're going to focus on getting the speed boost with Scale Shot and then using Earthquake and Brick Break to break down his team. We are obviously max speed to outspeed Thunderous Therian as long as he's not Choice Scarfed. So pretty easy set there. I think Gara put on a lot of pressure last week, so I'm going for that again because I don't see any reason not to. Next up, we have our MVP Assault Vest split defense Swampert. As you can see, I have the same defense in Spidef. This thing has to take hits from the Florges. If it's coming in, it has to take hits from the Archaladon. It has to take hits from the Manaphy. This thing has to take hits. It has to take hits. Go in, get out. You'll see this week we are rocking the Earth Power. That was an oversight on my end last week. I should have always brought Earth Power going up against Archaladon because it's just good coverage into it. Not even just the Iron Defense set, which obviously won him the game because I couldn't get the chip I needed. But Earth Power just hits Archaladon harder and hits the rest of the team just the same, and I have the physical water move to go with it. So that was an oversight on my end. I wasn't even thinking about Iron Defense at all. But this week we're bringing Earth Power, so that's great. Next up, we're bringing Heavy Duty Boots Zapdos. This worked really well last week, so I'm excited to bring it back with the Weather Ball, Hurricane, Roost, and U-Turn. We're not bringing Thunder because I really don't need. He has like the things I want to hit with Thunder are like Manaphy, who probably could have Volt Absorb or Regen either way. But Hurricane hits just as hard, and that way I don't risk giving Manaphy the Volt Absorb or Motor Drive boost, whatever it has. And then that way also I don't accidentally let Iron Treads in for free. There's a couple good reasons to not even, like, I just don't need Thunder. I don't need it that bad. Hurricane and Weather Ball hit as hard as I need them to hit. And we have Roost and U-Turn. Roost, and I still have to bring the Primordial Sea set because if Ogerpon Hearthflame comes, I don't have another switch in. So if he thinks like, for example, if the train of thought is, I didn't bring Ogerpon last week, Ogerpon Hearthflame if I'm Swave last week, so I'm going to bring it this week because he might not bring the Zapdos to counter it. No, I have to bring Zapdos to counter the Hearthflame, otherwise I have nothing for it. So we're bringing Zapdos again. Next up, oh, you see also that I'm not max speed. Here, my speed calc is for Modest Archaladon or Timid. It must be Timid Archaladon here. So this is for max speed Archaladon. I have max special attack, and then I have 120 in defense to take hits from Ogerpon if it shows up here. Next up, we have Ogerpon, Cornerstone, My Go. We have Friend with Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech, Encore, and Spikes. Max speed, max attack. Obviously, in case he brings Ogerpon Hearthflame, we're going to play the speed tie game. What are we doing? We have Spikes and Encore. So my goal with Friend here is Manaphy in mock battles that I was doing this week prepping for the semifinals. Manaphy was really scary. There was a lot of setup Manaphy that was really being problematic. So we're going to bring Encore. So if I see Manaphy come in, my goal is to hard switch into Manaphy to catch it going for Tail Glow, to catch it going for Take Care, Calm, whatever Manaphy tries to set up with, sick, I'm going for that. Because if I switch into a Surf, I can just Horn Leech and get that HP back. So that should work out pretty well. And then Spikes is just like, if I have a pretty good switch in, or like if I lead, I think I'm leading Ogerpon here. And if he has like a bad lead into me, I'm just going to spike up, just get some spikes, get some residual chip on things. It helps with things like regenerated Manaphy, so that way when it's coming in, it's always taking a little bit of damage. Next up, this is the big change we're making. We're bringing Tweedles, okay? We're bringing Tweedles. I can't remember who we dropped for Tweedles here. I think it was like Entei. Oh, that's right. We dropped Entei this week because Entei was a liability in that it kept letting our Chaladon come in for free. So that was bad. We can't be letting our Chaladon in for free. So we're bringing Tweedles this week. We have Light Clay, Levitate, Volt Switch, Reflect, Light Screen, Shadow Ball. I don't think he's going to expect this because I've never brought anything other than Hadron Engine. This thing is mostly like a defensive kind of check to Iron Treads. And not even really a defensive check so much as a spin blocker. Like, my goal is to get my spikes up, switch into this thing, and just stop him from spinning. He could obviously have something like Defog on Girder if he decides to bring Girder, which I think is possible. I think Girder could come here. But the Light Clay for screen, I just think the screen offense kind of frees out my team a little bit. And the Volt Switch to kind of pivot, and then Shadow Ball just for a little chip into like Iron Treads, for example. And then lastly, he's the star of the show. He was the star of the show last week. He's going to be the star of the show this week. We have Verso, the Choice Scarf Cobalion with Aura Sphere, Steel Beam, Volt Switch, and Brick Break. Was really close to finishing off the game last week. Just left that little bit of health on our Chaladon. Couldn't finish it off with an Aura Sphere. I thought about running Focus Blast just to always bang, but the odds of like that scenario coming down again are so little. Why risk a miss? So we'll take our Aura Sphere. We got Aura Sphere, Steel Beam, Volt Switch, and Brick Break. Brick Break in case he goes for screens on his Manaphy, or just in case I need like a physical move for whatever reason. But I don't really expect that to click it, except if he's bringing screens Manaphy, because I think that's also a potential bring for him. And we're timid with enough speed to outspeed his Treads. So that's good news. And that's like max speed Treads, just in case his Treads is like super speedy, whatever. So we didn't want to play around there. So we will outspeed Iron Treads there. And this is it, man. This is the team going into the semifinals. I'm pumped up. This is my first ever Draft League playoff game. And I'm going against Wave, who took us out last week. So I'm pretty nervous, man. But I think we got the team we need. Let's go get into the battle. Yo, what's up, everybody? We are back for the first round of playoffs against Wave again. The back-to-back matchup is really crazy. Really crazy. I made a couple changes. Hopefully you saw the team builder. We did make a couple of changes that I feel confident about. It's just like, what is Wave going to change up? Brings the Girder and the Florges. We actually did predict that change a little bit. Does not bring the what's his face, the Boulder. So I'm happy to not see Boulder here. Girder is going to be good for him. Girder is probably going to have Intimidate. Florges is very good. I'm worried about like a Specs Florges. Still has the Manaphy, the Iron Treads. The question is, he going to go for like a Swift? He's got the Thundy and the Archaladon. So we're going to want to scout for those abilities. We're going to want to see if it's Drizzle Swift Swim or if it's Sheer Force Primordial Sea. So we'll see how that goes. We did kind of predict these changes. I'm going to go ahead and get my lead off of Ogerpon Cornerstone because I do want Stealth Rocks up. That's the goal, man. First time ever in a playoffs for me in Draft League. So I'm super pumped up to be here. Let's have a good game. That's all you can ask for. Oh, I'm pumped up to be playing Swave again. We had a really good match last week, and I can't wait to see how this goes. Okay, Game 6 Clay. Leads the Game 6 Clay. I'm just gonna get my... Are you gonna be like a Scarf Focus Blast? I'm just curious if Scarf Focus Blast kills me. Thunderous, Therian, call you Nasty Plot. Just call Sheer Force. Sheer Force. Where's Sheer Force? Let's see if the Focus Blast kills me. If Focus Blast doesn't kill me, I'll stay in. Where is Sheer Force? That's items. That's why I can't find it. Sheer Force, Focus Blast. Absolutely annihilates me if he's a Sheer Force, Focus Blast. That's a really scary start if that's what happens. Do I have a backup plan if that's where it goes? I'm gonna go for it. Don't be Scarf Focus Blast. All right, sick. Okay, good. So I'm pretty comfortable saying that's not Scarf. Trend Sandwich. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. That this is like the switch into me, right? Cool. So we get a layer of spikes up. I actually really like that. All right. He's into the game. I'm like literally nervous. It's crazy. Okay, so we see the girder here. This thing could do a couple of things. Probably Eviolite makes a lot of sense, obviously. I don't think he clicks knockoff here. I don't think he does. I like going into the Zapdos. The only problem with going into Zapdos is I am asking for an Ice Punch, but like I'll let you do it. Okay, and I think we saw Intimidate, so I'll go ahead and mark Intimidate. We'll go ahead and mark that. We'll get into our Elichick here. Goes for knockoff. Okay. Kind of what we thought. Knocks off my boots. That's fine. I'm in a really good spot to just click Hurricane here. Hurricane looks really good. And I'll just do that. I'm gonna go for the Hurricane. Things don't love Hurricane here, so I will. I mean, I could click Thunder. You go into the Iron Treads here. Unanimous MVP of this thing. Okay, so let's see. I want to see if you're gonna be Assault Vest. Hurt by spikes, huge, so not boots. You are AV. AV. Let me just make sure. I'm gonna double check that calc, but that looks like AV to me. Archelodon could still be Swift Swim. There's no reason it's not guaranteed to not be Swift Swim. Let's see here. Assault Vest. You could be like a Max Spadef. Max Spadef Assault Vest is what that immediately looks like to me. Could be like a really bulky. Either way, this is a really bulky one. I'm so tempted. Let's just hard switch out into the Swampert. Let's hard switch out into the Swampert. That's my best play. So let's do that. I'm gonna put AV question mark. I do think that's a very AV set. Could be like a Max Spadef set. Goes for Reflect. Okay, so he does have the Reflect, which is fine. So he might be like, no, I don't think he would be Light Clay. I could reveal the Earth Power here and get some damage off. Could go for a knockoff. I already did get some good chip on this thing. I'll go for a knockoff here. I don't think he's going to do anything too bad to hurt me, and I can break the screens later. Okay, I can break those, so I will. That'll definitely be like a priority coming in here. Okay, we break. Oh, okay, he was Light Clay, so he was like a Max Spadef HP set. So he was Light Clay. We're gonna need to break those. I'm like free to sit in here though. So like, let's see what you do. Who do you send into me? Who's likely to switch into me here? Could go for another knockoff because I don't think he's hurting me. Or I could go for an Earth Power to try to hit something coming in. I'll go for an Earth Power here. Okay, he goes for Stealth. Okay, that's not good for me. So he's Stealth Rock. So he's like a fully supportive set. I can't get rid of Stealth Rock, which is upsetting. That's still good damage. And I'm stalling out the turns here, so that's fine with me. Do I think something else switches in here? What would be his last move? Maybe like Draco? He definitely wouldn't be Electro Shot here. I could see Draco being his last move. Let me go for a knockoff to try to catch something switching in. Okay, go for something. He's trying to get out. That makes sense. He's trying to die. Okay, so I don't know who gets the kill for that. So Arch dies to its own Steel Beam. Okay, so that's a good set for Arch there. I do have the Brick Break. I actually have double Brick Break. So Jalen Brunson comes in. I already know what this thing is gonna. I'm really scared of this thing. We're gonna hard pivot out into Ogerpon here. That way I can Encore. Because if he goes for a setup move here, I can Encore him and he's stuck. So that's the plan with Ogre. Just in case this thing decides it wants to try to set up on me. Tail Glow. Okay, cool. So we can Encore him into Tail Glow. Yep, that's the plan there. And your leftovers. Good to know your leftovers. Leftovers, and you had Tail Glow. Okay, and we'll go for the Encore here. That way, like, you're just stuck going for Tail Glow. And we can stall out these turns a little bit because you'll just have to switch. Cool. So Encore works. Bang. Go for Tail Glow again. Do it again. Sick. That's good for me. That's literally, that was the plan. So what I want to do here is I want to just go for the moves that he has no switch-ins for. I mean, he can just go Girder, right? Girder is a super, super, super safe switch-in for him. So I think I'll get up another layer of spikes here while you're stuck. So I have this thing trapped. He can't do anything. Okay, switches out. And we'll get another layer of spikes up. I think the Girder just comes in. Yeah. Yeah, the Girder just comes in. That's fine. Has the Intimidate. How bad do I need Zapdos? I feel like Zapdos isn't super useful this game. We're gonna make sure we save Ogerpon. I don't like need Zapdos. And I can like Roost on this thing. We'll go Zapdos again here. I think of my Mullins, I think Zapdos is like the least useful. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna switch in and try to Roost. If I switch into Rocks and he Ice Punches here, that probably KOs me. Probably. We'll also want to look and see if that Manaphy comes back in with full health. I don't think it had full health in the draft. If the Ice Punches here, it's gonna hurt. Do you Ice Punch here? Yep, okay, cool. Does the Ice Punch. We live. You won't believe me when I say this, but this exact thing happened in Mox. This exact thing happened in Mox, dude. Oh, that's so bad. Alright, well, all we can do is hope that we thaw and get a Roost. All we can do is hope we thaw and get a Roost. That's all we can do. Jaden Brunson comes in. Hurt by the spikes. I thought out. Huge. Actually, kind of huge. I don't think you're going to do that again, though. But I really don't need Ogerpon. I think you're regen. I don't think you're Volt Absorb. But the way you switch this into me, you probably are Volt Absorb. I'm just going to hard switch into... Actually, I can actually just soft switch into Zapdos here because I'm slower than this thing. So let's actually go for a U-turn. Okay, go for Surf. Okay, so knocks me out with Surf. That's fine. So Manaphy KOs Zapdos with Surf. That's okay. That's okay. And the light screen and everything did end as well. So that's actually also huge. Now let's see who I want to go into here. Surf. Ogerpon looks really good. Ogerpon always looks really good here. Manaphy, Tail Glow. He was faster than me, so we know he's pretty speed invested to be faster than my Zapdos because I'm like faster than our Chaladon. We'll go... The thing with Ogerpon is it just lets the Girder in for free again, but like I don't care if... It's not that I don't care if Girder comes in, it's just not the end of the world. And at least we'll get some damage off. So let's go Ogerpon. Let's go Ogerpon. Let's get a Horn Leech. I'm not going to try to do anything crazy like... Yeah, like I know Girder's coming in. But Girder's taking damage from the spikes here. Yeah, gets his Intimidate. Let's see how much damage we get off here. It's probably not going to be a lot. Literally nothing. Literally zero. That's crazy. Literally nothing. I still need to keep Ogerpon this around, obviously. I don't want to let him... I need to keep Swampert's Assault Vest intact. We'll go into Tweedles here. As long as he doesn't click Knockoff, it's fine. Let's just go for a fighting move here. Do I want like a third layer of spikes or something? Let's see. Girder, call him bulky, like max defense with Intimidate. Horn Leech to 0. If he Drain Punches, it's gonna hurt, but he'd have to Drain Punch to hurt. Let's go into Rotom here. Let's go into our Rotom. He is kind of my spin blocker, but we need to keep Ogerpon allowed, or we need to keep Ogerpon around. What's the defog? Okay. Okay. Is the defogger. This is a really good mon for him. That was a really good bring on his end. But that's okay. I can get spikes up later. But he got rid of the rocks on my side too, which is helpful for me. Part of me wants to just click Shadow Ball. Or I could also get my... Let me actually get my Reflect up. You have screens. I have screens. He's not going to... I've never brought this Rotom set, so this is interesting. I don't think he'll see this coming. I don't think he'll see this coming. But he can just go for knockoff here. He would take a little bit of damage, and this thing doesn't want damage. Okay, he switches out. All right, that's good, because then my Reflect will stay up for a while. Jalen Brunson. All right, this thing is Volt Absorb. The way he's playing this is very Volt Absorb. Okay. And then I could get my Light Screen here, but I do think I need to... I don't think I go from... I think I need to just hard pin into Friend here. Because I can Horn Leech the damage off. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do here? Because I can't play around this thing too. If he gets the tail, is he gonna tail glow here though? Is he gonna tail glow? I feel like he's not. But let's just go Ogerpon. Let's just go Ogerpon. Let's just do it. It's the right. It's. I don't have a better play. I could go. I can't try to go into Swampert and take like an energy back. So, okay, let's see how much this does. A lot. It does a lot. Let's get up another. Let's go. We are just going for like chip onto the girder there. Do I want to try like a crazy double into girder? No, I don't think I need to do that. I am chipping away at it. We're not gonna be able to switch into Surf again though, so that's not good. I'll go for the Horn Leech. I like how we just have like our dedicated answers, and it's like it's so hard to do something else. Could have gotten a layer of spikes up there for sure. That might have been the right play to go for. It's damage though. It is damage. Do I want to see if he'll go for like a knockoff here? I think he would go for a knockoff predicting the Rotom. But like it's not like it's worth... I think I still have Reflect up, right? Ugh, this is such a gross position. That Volt Absorb Manaphy low-key is actually kind of scary. The good news is Gara's still looking really good here. Do I have to let Ogerpon go down to get some kind of momentum? Because I'm just kind of stuck right now, which is not like where I want to be. But like if I let Friend go down, I have nothing for Manaphy. And even if Manaphy's tail glowing, it's not that it's fine. It's just that he doesn't win with that because Ogerpon's faster. But if I lose Ogerpon, I lose my answer to Manaphy. So I don't want to do that. I'll go Tweedles here. I am expecting to be knocked off, though. I am expecting him to click knockoff. Yeah, we're kind of stuck in a nasty spot. Don't like where we're stuck right now. Goes for Drain Punch. Okay, sick. Okay. Like, it's a really funny game, man. Well, Shadow Ball, I'm sure Shadow Ball doesn't knock out, but, like, what if it did? That'd be really cool. The thing I could do is go for my Light Screen. I still have Reflect for a couple turns. I could get my Light Screen so that way Manaphy isn't super scary, and I think that's actually the right play. So let me get my Light Screen up here. He can go for the knock off my Light Clay. He goes for... Okay, he just goes for Light Screen. That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to make you click knockoff so that way I can at least keep one for a turn, though. How much is a Shadow Ball doing to Girder here? Call him like the bulky attacker set just for lulz. Could be like a max defense too. Like max defense with like a plus defense nature. Shadow Ball should be doing like 30% allegedly. I'll go for the Reflect here. Okay, sick. It's like I know you defogged, but I'll still go for the Reflect. Okay, doesn't go into Jalen Brunson. Goes into this thing. Okay, this thing's scary. Okay, this thing is scary because it could be specs. The way you play that, though, makes me think you're going to be like a... maybe like a Combine set. But I'll get my light screen up here to... Okay, goes for Wish. Okay, so you're going to Wish. Who did I damage? I don't think I hit anybody super hard yet. I'm trying to think of anybody that was low. Treads isn't low. Thundy isn't low. Archie's dead. So his team's like full health. Oh, no, he's going to try to Wish into Girder, I think, here. I'll go for the Volt Switch because the Menifee is already full health, so... I am assuming Girder comes in here. Yeah, he's going to get Girder backed up to health. Okay, so let's also make note that we did see Wish. Okay, so yeah, he's going to take a Wish on that. I don't think this isn't going to knock him out. I can dream, though. Oh, I could dream. Okay. So who has a good shot to, like, knock him out from here? He's going to get, like, 50. Garchomp isn't... I don't like the Garchomp answer. I could go Swampert to get a knockoff, but then I'm, like, trading my knockoff. But the fact that this floor just isn't, like a spec set. I mean, it could be specs, but specs Wish would be pretty wild. Who puts the most pressure on this thing? I don't think... How much is, like, how much is Garchomp doing to Girder? This Girder, I'm glad we were kind of prepared for the Girder. So Garchomp's doing like 50% with Earthquake, but he has Ice Punch and that could kill me, and I don't want that. Let's go Swampert and trade knockoffs. Let's get Swampert in here. Yeah. If we might trade knockoffs here, and honestly, I think I'm fine with that. I don't love that because it is good for the Manaphy, but maybe you don't give me your Eviolite. That's also possible. That's also possible for you to not give me your Eviolite. Because if I make this thing not a good answer into like Garchomp will kill this thing if I take off its Eviolite, so like that's fine. Garchomp is looking pretty nasty if we can get that set up. Okay, so I take off his Eviolite. Yep. And what does he go for on me? Goes for Debuff. Okay, so he takes away my screens. I'll take that trade. I'll take that trade every day of the week. I will take that trade every day of the week. What do I want to do here, though? I am faster than him. How much is Swampert? Is Swampert doing anything respectable? The fact that I did get to keep my AV makes me not want to do anything stupid. No item anymore on this thing. I don't think, like, Earth Power is doing, like, 40%. I think I'll do a flip turn. Is knockoff going to kill? I'll flip turn here. Like, that's like, see, we're back. We're doing damage now. So this could free up Ogerpon a lot. How much is knockoff doing to me if I don't have Reflect Up? Okay, it's doing like 50% allegedly. I feel like it's going to do more than that. But I'll go Rotom here. I'll go Rotom. I expect the knockoff here. Yeah. Yeah, we don't die, so that's good. And we don't die. So we're free to toss off a Shadow Ball here. Jalen Brunson comes in. Oh, this is so scary. Give me some chip. Can I get a Cal? Let's see. Ooh, that was a crit. Okay, so that was a crit. That was a crit. I still think I have to hard pivot into Ogerpon. Because if he goes for Tail Glow, I think Garchomp... No, it doesn't actually matter if this thing Tail Glows. Because Ogerpon will come in and kill it anyway. So it's fine. So I think I'm actually free to go for a Shadow Ball here. And just get Chip on this thing and let him kill me. Okay, he just goes for... I'm glad I didn't switch in Ogerpon. You got a crit on me. That totally matters. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Manaphy KOs Rotom with Surf. That's fine, because now I can go Garchomp. Yeah, honestly, I think I go Garchomp here and start attacking stuff. I think that's my play. I think that's my best play. I can go for... Let me see Manaphy. Scale Shot's doing 62 to 75, which isn't quite enough. The problem we're going to have at this particular moment in time is... Let's do the Ogerpon play. Let's do the Ogerpon play because I can't kill Treads yet. I can't kill Treads. So let's Horn Leech. And the Girder might not live with its Eviolite now. Without its Eviolite, it might not live these attacks. So let's see. Let's hope for that. I've lost some big pieces, but I'm still feeling okay. Like, I have my biggest pieces still around. Losing Zapdos was unfortunate. Yeah, I didn't expect you to give that to me. It might knock you out without your Eviolite. Let's see how much I do. I don't think you live. I think you unfortunately do live that. I could just go into Swampert. I don't want to let you get another wish into this thing though. Do I take that roll? Let's take a peeky. Let's take a little peek ski. Girder, no Eviolite, intimidated. Horn Leech is doing 21. That's not even if you're like a plus, if you're bold. Or you call you impish. I think you're like a plus defensive nature. There's like a decent chance I don't knock here. 20 to 30%. And if he Drain Punches me, I am in trouble. So let's go into Swampert. If I get knocked off, then so be it. But I don't know if you click knock off on Ogre there. Because it's not... you could. Let's go Swampert, though. Swampert's okay here. If you knock off... Oh, you switch. Okay, you go into... Florges? Zunisha! Oh, I love One Piece. Okay, so the cool thing about seeing you here is this is exactly where I want to be. I want to knock off here. I think I just want to knock off here. I don't think... Because I do kind of want to see if you're... I feel like you're definitely going to be... I feel like you're definitely going to be Levitate. So I could Flip Turn. How much is Flip Turn doing? Is Flip Turn damage worth it, or should I just Liquidation? Liquidation's doing like half, and that makes this thing a tough switch into Garchomp. But Flip Turn's also doing the same thing, so let's Flip Turn here. I don't think you're going to be Water Absorb, and if you are, then you got me. If you are, then you got me. But I would take some chip on this. Okay, switch it up. Yeah, so I definitely think he's Levitate. Jalen Brunson! Okay, this isn't Water Absorb. Okay, so we can go Ogerpon again here. We can go Ogerpon again, and this time, Girder doesn't live. This time, Girder doesn't live the switch-ins. So we've worn down Girder enough. Ogerpon can come in. Yeah, so he's definitely Volt Absorb. He is not Regenerator. Yeah, I think we knew that a while ago, but it's good to kind of reconfirm. We'll just Horn Leech. We just Horn Leech. This is a tough match. I feel like we're playing well. I feel like we're doing okay. But it's a tough game. It's a tough game. If we get Girder down, Ogerpon's going to be feeling really good. And Manaphy's not going to be feeling good. And we still have Garchomp in the bag. If I could get any chip on, I just need a little chip on. Okay, this comes in. That's damage, dude. I'll take that damage. I'll take that damage. I'll take that to the bank. Let's go Swampert here. I don't know what this thing wants to do in this situation. To get his stealth rocks up. Go for Iron Head. Perfect. Okay, great news for me. Yeah, I was not gonna... and then we can just flip turn. I have the damage I need on this, so we're looking great. We'll flip turn. I have the damage I need. This I would like to go into... What is that? I want to go into Garchomp. I'm trying to think of a couple things I could do. Because what I could do is go into Verso and go for Steel Beam. But I could miss, and if he Drain Punches, I am in trouble. Go Garchomp and EQ. I could just Scale Shot, but if I miss a Scale Shot and take an Ice Punch, I'm in trouble. The easy answer is going into Friend. Because Friend doesn't really let anything else in, though. So let's go Friend again. Like, why make it difficult, you know? Why do the hard play when you can do the easy thing? Let's just go for... The Horn Leech will absolutely knock out from here. Let's take it out. I am assuming you give this thing to me at this point. You could not. You could keep it. You could keep it. And Friend has got himself almost back up to full after that Surf through these Horn Leeches. So Ogerpon's doing his thing, man. Ogerpon's out here. Ogerpon's doing his thing. Yeah, I think Ogerpon was the right play. I don't know if I have... I need like a little more chips so that way Brick Break can kill Treads. But I didn't want to risk a Scale Shot miss on this thing. Because if I miss the Scale Shot and I get Ice Punched on Chomp, I'm feeling like an idiot. Which would be bad. So we don't want that. I don't want to feel like an idiot. Okay, switch. Oh, he's not going to give me this thing. Okay, he's going to try to do the Florges play again. Oh, you're going to give me Jalen Brunson. This thing dies. That makes sense. Okay, so Ogre kills Manaphy. That makes sense, though, because Manaphy's never doing anything while Ogerpon's alive. So I see the vision there. I see what he's going for. I see why he gives me that. Because Manaphy just dies to everything else anyway. So we have Treads at like... I think Treads is at like 60%. Roughly. Thundy's still full. Florges is full. Girder's almost dead. So we're looking okay here. If we can get Garchomp in... Okay, you have Intimidate. Did I not get this kill? Boy. I legitimately don't know if I get that knockout, and I don't know if it's worth risking. Ugh. That's such a tough... Do I dare go for that? Do I dare go for that? No, because if you Drain Punch, I'm so fudged. Ivy Cudgel, 20 to 30, 20 to 23%. You have like 10%, man. Is there really a chance you live that? I don't think you do. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna regret this. I know it, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. Let's go! Thank you, Ogerpon. Thank you, Ogerpon. Ogre kills Girder with Horn Leech. God, that was scary. That was a roll. It's like a... It might not have been a roll. Even like max HP, max defense, Impish was 20% minimum. So... With no Eviolite. So clearing the Girder is huge. So he has a Florges, an Iron Treads, and a Thundy. Zunisha. Okay, so what I could do here, no reason to throw away Ogerpon. Zero reason. We don't really need Swampert here anymore. We don't really need Swampert, so I'll go into Swampert. Oh, the double. Okay, so who do you go into? Do you go into Thundy? Game 6 Clay. Okay. I think I live a Grass Knot from this thing. Let me double check that you don't get Energy Ball. Thunderous. Thunderous Therian. You don't get Energy Ball, right? You just get Grass Knot. Okay, cool. So you just get Grass Knot. I don't think you're killing me. Thunderous. Maybe if he's like a spec set, perhaps. Grass Knot's doing a lot, but it's not killing me, and I'll get a little, I think I actually knock off here just in case you're Scarf. I don't hate that. I'll knock off in case you're Scarf, and I live any one attack from this thing. Yeah, we'll knock off in case you're Scarf here. Ooh, he's Agility. Okay. What's your item? Life Orb. Okay. Took away Lord. Liquidation's doing 45 to 53, so I'm gonna have to go for it. I need to do damage to this thing. Goes Grass Knot. Should live one. Yep. And if I switch out here, I'll live another. Okay. If he's +2, he's definitely faster than like Verso here. I think I go ahead and switch out. If you're Nasty Plot here, I'm in trouble. Do I let you... I beat Treads and I beat Florges with the Mons I have left, I think. So I think I stay in to make sure you don't attack me, because I don't really need this for Florges. I think I stay in and attack just in case you go for like a Nasty Plot. Okay, cool. Just making sure. That keeps me a little safe here. Actually, was that... Did I throw there? Because... Ooh, I might have thrown. Does he have to hit a Focus Blast to kill Verso? If he's not Life Orb, does he have a move to kill Garchomp in a hit? Can he kill Garchomp in one attack? I don't think he can. No, he can't kill Garchomp in a hit. So let's go Garchomp here. Let's double check before I'm just really confident. Garchomp into Thunderous. Sheer Force. No item. Wish I had priority on this team. I'll go Garchomp here. I don't think you can kill Garchomp in one hit. And I think I just gotta go for Scale Shot here. And just hope I don't miss. Goes Focus Blast. We live that pretty comfortably. Don't miss. Sick. Okay, Garchomp KOs Thundy. My defense falls here. Speed boost. Now I'm faster than the Treads coming in. Treads is his best chance to live a hit. I'm gonna break it. Even if I don't get the roll, it's fine because the damage I get puts it in range of Cobalion. So I just go for a Brick Break here. You're Scarf! Oh, you're Scarf! That's crazy! Oh, you're Scarf! Scarf. That's crazy. Okay. Ogre Pond. Did I lose here? No, my Verso Scarf is faster than his Verso Scarf. Let's double check. The only thing I don't like here is do I live a hit? He's Scarf Earthquake. Can I go into Iron Treads? Did not expect Scarf. Ogerpon lives in Earthquake, so we're fine there. And I can Horn Leech and put him in range of Steel Beam so I can Scarf Steel Beam. I think that's the play. Because I don't want to play around... I don't want to play around Florges. Yeah, so I live... Yeah, no, so we can Horn Leech here. So I might live a second one. So it took me to 106. 301 to 106. No, I won't. Okay, I won't live another one. But I can go for... I should be able to go for Steel Beam here at the end because I'm faster. Oh, you know what? I might not be faster. No, I should be faster because I would... I might have... He's got to go for it. I might not be faster than Scarf Shreds here. Crit didn't matter. I might not be faster. This is gonna be close! Let's just see how fast I made mine. Depending on what he did with his speed. Oh, I'm pretty fast. So even though I'm Scarf, I'm still pretty fast here. I have to go for Steel Beam. I'm faster. Yes! Okay. Okay. Cobalion kills Treads with Steel Beam. And there's just the floor just left, and I just gotta click Steel Beam into it. Do we have it? Goes for Calm Mind. I don't... Is that gonna be enough? Can you get out of this with, like... You maybe do? Oh, that did nothing! Oh, I lose! Oh, that did 0! What? Okay, we're playing for a crit then. We're playing for a crit then. That's crazy. That did 0. Okay, so he's gonna PP stall me. No, that's how we're gonna lose. That's crazy. Okay. I don't know. Protect. Calm Mind. Does he have an attacking move? That's crazy. That's so... Oh. Absolute... Oh, with the wishes? Oh, yeah. No, I don't win this. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. I didn't play for a crit. Damn! Oh my god! Oh my god, bro! So wave, I'm like sorry, but I'm not sorry with the wish strat there. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. What a game against Swave here. I am sorry for the crit, but I'm also not sorry for the crit. Like, respectfully, man, dude. 2 epic games versus Swave. We are going to the finals of the SPL off a crit from Cobalion. Oh my god, that is insane, dude. That is insane. Alright, well, guys, obviously, I'm sure you guys all follow Swave. If you're not, I don't know what the heck you're doing. What an insane set of battles. Oh, god, that was crazy. I'm, like, fucking shaking. But I'll see you guys for finals. Let's go.